Animal!
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure, yeah. Like banging on the drums. That was,
Yeah, that's Animal.
Animal.
That's our intro. Yeah. Good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time it is by you. Welcome back to the Underqualified Knuckleheads Sports Podcast, Ball State's premier premier sports podcast.
Spurts.
Premier sports podcast.
You did it wrong again.
That's the point.
Oh, okay.
I just was committing to the bit at that point. I'm your co-host, Daniel Keene. Joined alongside me, the man, the myth, the Carroll High School alum,
True.
Andy Newman. How you doing today, Andy?
Not too bad, Dan. Sad that it's our last time in the booth for a little bit. We're going to have to take a break because it's almost Christmas time, holiday season. The snow is in the air. It's falling from the sky.
It's actually not.
It's not at all. It's not actually very cold. It's 49 degrees today. I think it's a high like in the 50s. That's kind of nuts. I mean,
I'm wearing shorts right now.
I just noticed that.
I'll be so
crazy.
for real with you. I'm doing the shorts hoodie combo.
That is nuts.
I had no issue.
It's December 14th.
And it is. Wait, I have the weather.
I said it's 49 degrees.
It's
I literally
49?
Yeah.
Did not feel like 49.
Well,
I felt like 55.
I put on my jacket because I just assumed that it was going to be cold, and it wasn't. Yesterday was cold.
Loser.
I'm sorry.
Can't believe you thought it was cold, dummy.
It was cold yesterday. It was really cold yesterday.
How your finals going?
Going good. I'm done for the entire semester. I got done with the entire semester on Sunday night. So,
what have you been doing all week?
Literally nothing.
Oh.
Or actually, that was Monday night. I've been wallowing in my fantasy football sorrows.
How about your fantasy football sorrows?
It is official. I will be taking the SAT. I lost my fantasy football league because Derrick Henry scored 2 touchdowns. That's the only reason.
When are you taking the SAT?
Probably June.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why not take it like soon?
That's like the earliest one.
You can't take like a practice SAT?
No, it's the real one.
You have to take the real one.
It's the real. I have to walk into a school, sit down, and take it. Yeah.
Well,
but I can't log into my College Board account. I don't know how to do it.
You have to make a new College Board account.
Do I really?
Probably.
Oh, God.
What was your original SAT score?
The highest one I got was a 1300 just because I saw 13 and said, I'm good. I think the lowest was like an 1130, and I have to get a 300 points less than that at the bare minimum. So like an 830 on the SAT, I don't think it's that difficult.
I don't think you'll have much of an issue.
But here's the thing. I don't want to study. I don't think I'm going to study. I'm not going to give them the satisfaction of me studying and wasting my time for this thing. So I'm just not going to study. I don't know if that'll be bad or a good thing, but I didn't study for the other ones, so why do I study for this one now?
This puts the biggest smile on my face.
This
I'm really
is bad.
excited for this. My finals are going all right. Mainly project-based. I got one due at 5 o'clock. It's currently 3:30.
On a Thursday?
Yeah. We're going to be out of here by 4:15 at the latest, and I'm going to write the rest of this and then turn it in.
Sounds good.
You know, we're going to crank
Wait, it's due by 5?
Yeah.
How long? How much more do you have to write?
I am on page...
Okay.
One sec.
Okay.
I am on page...
Waiting anticipation?
I have done 1, 2, 3, 1, 2,
Is
3,
there a page count at the bottom?
3 whole pages
Okay.
of 5.
What is class is this for?
Journalism 302.
I don't... Oh, is that diversity in media? Yeah. Good class.
But yeah, not a good class.
I enjoyed it.
Sorry, I'm not saying
It's
diversity in media
it's
is
bad
course content.
I thought it was an all right class.
I am saying my experience in the course has not
been great.
Understood. I think that this kind of course should be taught in person. It's only
Yeah.
offered online.
Yeah.
Not a big fan of the professor either, but we won't air out any dirty laundry.
Understood.
It's going all right. We'll be just fine. And then tomorrow I have to take an HSC final.
All right. Well, let's get out of here in a tight 40 so you can get out and write that final 2 pages of that essay.
Yeah. What are we talking about in this tight 40 today?
Well, we're talking obviously NFL. I mean, why wouldn't we talk NFL?
Wait, can we talk basketball first?
Can we talk basketball? Yes, we can.
That has never
wait.
never left my mouth.
That's nuts.
Those words have never left my mouth.
But a lot of interesting Pacers stuff going on. So, I mean, I hope our fan base is relatively interested in the Indiana Pacers because wow, has it been a little bit of an interesting time to be a Pacers fan in the NBA. It's reinvigorated my interest in the sport a little bit, I'll be honest. I'm a fair-weather Pacers fan ever since Victor Oladipo left. And you know what? I might be getting back into it. Might be caring a little bit more with the Tyrese Halliburton era of the Pacers. But obviously, they just lost to LeBron and Lakers in the first-ever in-season tournament. And that's another thing that LeBron adds to his legacy, and Michael Jordan will never touch, obviously. I'm being sarcastic. I think Michael Jordan is better.
Did he yell, "L.A., this is for you"?
Ooh, he should have. L.A. doesn't care. Cleveland cares. L.A. does not care.
I'm pretty sure that that's an accurate statement.
Yeah. You really think half the people in L.A. care what LeBron's doing? No. Not at all. Do half the people care Cleveland care what LeBron's doing? Probably yes.
Cleveland lives on LeBron.
It's
kind of a lot. It's kind of a lot.
It is. I will say, though, that Pacers put up a good fight, but didn't end up winning the in-season tournament. And then, obviously, yesterday, was it yesterday? Correct? This happened yesterday? I do believe so.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, there's some issues going on. I think there's a rivalry brewing. There's something going on between the Buccaneers, not the Tampa Bay, dear Lord, the Milwaukee Bucks and the Indiana Pacers. Giannis Antetokounmpo had a career night last night, 64 points scoring. It's a franchise record for the Bucks. And when he looked for the game ball after the game, obviously it's a big franchise night, big night in his career for scoring that many points. Game ball was nowhere to be found because the Pacers had already grabbed it, because it is tradition that if you score your first points in the league, in the NBA, you get the game ball. And Indiana Pacer rookie Oscar Tshiebwe got his first points on a free throw. And obviously Giannis wanted the ball. Oscar wanted the ball. And Giannis said, "No, it's mine," and charged into the into the Pacers locker room, like furious, trying to take back the ball. Dan, thoughts?
There was a confrontation between members of the teams in the arena hallway.
Correct.
The Pacers coach said several Bucks players, including Antetokounmpo, came into the Pacers tunnel looking for the ball, and then a scuffle ensued after. The coach said Pacers general manager Chad Buchanan? Buchanan? I think it's Buchanan.
I wish there was more than one game ball.
Yeah, was elbowed in the ribs by one of the Milwaukee players. Unfortunate situation, Pacers head coach said. "We don't need the official game ball. There's two balls there. We could have taken the other one, but it didn't need to escalate to that. Really just unfortunate. Third game we played these guys with 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, so there are heated things between us in competition, and I understand all that, but for it to come into the hallway, it didn't need to happen that way."
I completely agree. Giannis overreacted by a lot. I mean, it's a career night. It's a great night. But honestly, if you're scoring your first points in the NBA, I personally feel like that's a little bit more important. I don't know. What is more important, a player's first ever points in the NBA or Giannis scoring 64? Giannis has 1,000 game balls. This guy, when your kid asks you, "Hey, do you have your game ball from the first time you scored points in the NBA?" No, Giannis Antetokounmpo has it.
Pacers bias. We got some Pacers
but
bias.
Still, no. But still,
there's two balls out there.
Yeah,
give him the other ball.
Yeah, Giannis can take the other one.
What do you think's more important? What do you think is more important? Let's put the Pacers aside.
Here's what it should have been. It should be whatever ball Oscar scored his first point with. That's the ball Oscar should get.
And Giannis
gets the other one.
Yeah.
Because Giannis was a full game. It was like a full game effort. Oscar had 1 point or whatever. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So get the ball that he shot with.
This is the part that I love the most, though. Bucks guard Cameron Payne said he was one of the players who went into the tunnel. Here's his quote.
Yeah.
"Man wanted that ball. I'm honestly following my team, helping my teammate out. It's a lot of commotion, honestly. He just wanted his ball, man."
Nuts.
It's like when who was it when they went to the back? Was it the Rockets who went into the back? No, it was the Clippers. Went through like the backway tunnel.
Yes.
Yeah, it's one of those moments where you're just like, guys, chill out.
Yes. I don't know what's going on with that. I think there's some sort of animosity brewing with those two franchises, though. And you know what? I'm here for it. Let's go. We are good enough to have some sort of rivalry with the best team in basketball, probably. Kind of cool. Kind of interesting. Well, I don't know. Is it the Lakers or the Bucks? I don't really know.
It's the Bucks right now, I would say.
Continue.
The Pistons are developing a really nice rivalry as well. Rivalry with winning.
Yes.
21 games.
Yes.
Losing streak.
They're terrible. Cade Cunningham wants out.
Get
him out of there.
If I had known as a Lions fan that in order to get the Lions we have now, we would have to sacrifice the Pistons, I would have done it. I would have done it in a heartbeat.
Worth it.
I would have done it in a heartbeat.
Worth it.
You remember the end game or the Infinity War moment where she says, "Was it worth it?" He goes, "Yes."
Yes.
Perfectly balanced as all things
should be.
Yeah, one Detroit sports team's got to be bad, and as long as it's not the Lions, I'm happy. But yeah, let's hear it out though. The Pistons, who are now 2-22, started the season 2-1 with wins against the Bulls and the Hornets. Great start to the season. Have not won a game. When do you think the last time they won a game was? Just guess a date for me.
The Pistons?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, give me. Well, they didn't win a game in November. I know that. So give me October 15th.
October 28th.
Oh Lord, that's still bad.
It's not.
I just knew that they haven't won a game since November, which is in November, which is nuts. They're the only team that didn't win a game in November. Which I don't know how you even pull that off. In my opinion.
Well, you just have to be so good. Sorry for yawning, but you just have to be so good that you need to lose 21 games on the bounce. It sucks being as good as we are,
Yeah.
Off of basketball, because that's, we gave it a good couple minutes of our time.
We did.
That made me happy.
We did.
Off of basketball.
Now over to soccer.
Let's actually hop over to Ball State real quick.
Big
injury in Ball State athletics. President Jeffrey Mearns, broken ankle.
Yes.
Killed his ankle, actually.
Moment of silence for Jeff.
Moment
over, yep.
Moment over.
Yep.
He broke it playing ping pong with his son on Thanksgiving.
Ping pong? It was a ping pong accident?
Dislocated his ankle.
How do you
dislocated his ankle, fractured it in 3 places.
Oh my God.
What was he doing?
Ping pong?
This sucks because about a month ago, I was at a luncheon with him and we were talking and I posed
about ping pong?
No, I posed the idea of him and I going for a run sometimes to promote some daily news socials. And that's out of the question for a while.
You could go for a wheel.
Yeah. He is probable to return.
Probable. Okay.
There's a board of trustees meeting tomorrow. He said the doctors cleared him. We're waiting. It's probably a game time decision, but he's likely for Saturday's commencement.
Okay. Will he be standing?
That's a great question. I cannot tell you.
That is crazy.
He might be wearing sweatpants.
How big of a boot does this guy have on?
It's huge.
Massive boot?
Did you see the YouTube video?
I have not.
Go look at the YouTube video in a minute.
Is it the one that he says happy holidays to everybody in the email? Is it wait, so that was a new video, not just like a
Wait, no.
video?
The video we ran yesterday.
The Daily News?
Yeah. Well,
look.
Yeah, he ran it on his Twitter yesterday.
Understood.
Yeah, but we knew about this like a week ago, and we emailed them. And we were like, "Hey, is he actually this hurt?" And they were like, "We actually don't know the answer. Give us a couple days to figure it out." I thought that was kind of stupid.
Couple days.
Over to soccer. Arsenal are second in the Premier League. Just finished top of their group in the Champions League. You'll get to hear more about it tomorrow on the Yankees Guide to the Premier League. If you have not checked that out, go check that out. We talk all soccer there. But that's all I had. And now to 2 phenomenons. Phenomenons?
Phenomenons.
I don't know why I said phenomena like that.
Phenomenons.
You know what it reminds me of?
Phenomenons.
You listen to Animal from the Muppets?
Animal!
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure, like banging on the drums.
Yeah, that's Animal.
Animal.
That's our intro.
Okay. Yeah.
Too crazy. That's why I said phenomena like that, because it's like
Phenomenon.
Yeah. Phenomena, none of your business.
Ooh.
Okay. Two really fun moments in the NFL for me. Have you guys seen Will Levis play football? He plays football like a guy who puts mayonnaise in his coffee. Lunatic. The guy is crazy. Look up Will Levis crazy football highlights.
It's a thing.
I think it was like stupid highlights or something. I'm not gonna find it. We'll find it in the post game. I say post game after we record. Basically, let me walk you through this play. Will Levis, quarterback for the Tennessee Titans, steps up into the pocket, right? Throws the football. Intercepted, picked off by the opposing team. Will Levis, head down, runs through the pocket, hits the guy who intercepted the football, knocks the football loose, recovers the fumble for a first down. Moreover, guy scrambles out the pocket against the Dolphins and decides to absolutely crunch Jalen Ramsey with a shoulder down hit. Guy's crazy. He plays football like a guy who thought he was going top 5 and went in the second round.
Yeah.
Second round? Was he a third round?
Second round guy.
Yeah.
He was a second round guy.
I just wanted to highlight that. And he's also looking all right.
He's not bad. I mean,
looking better than Bryce Young, man. Oh, my goodness.
Everyone's looking better than Bryce Young. It's not that. Tommy DeVito is looking better than Bryce Young. Okay.
Speaking of Tommy DeVito, man, Tommy Timberlake. Tommy what do they call him? What do they call
Tommy
him?
Cutlets.
Tommy Cutlets. Well, you can call him Tommy Timberlake too.
I don't know what that is. I know it's Justin Timberlake, but why?
Popular.
Okay. Sure.
Honestly, Tommy DeVito's good. And shout out Uncle Brian. I know Uncle Brian feels very lukewarm about him, but he's winning.
Really?
I mean, the Giants.
Uncle Brian doesn't like Tommy DeVito?
No, it's not that he doesn't like Tommy DeVito. It's like he just wants a win. Like
what's happening? It's happening.
Here's how many games has he started? Because they beat the Packers, they beat the Patriots, they beat the Giants, they beat. Yeah, I think he's only been playing 3 games.
Sure.
I don't know.
I don't
Either
really
way,
know.
Tommy DeVito
he played against the Cowboys and they got bulldozed.
Tommy DeVito has done well in his time as the starter in New York, but that's not really what I'm focused on.
No.
I'm focused on this Al Capone-looking Tommy DeVito agent. If you haven't looked up Tommy DeVito's agent, he is...
He's a dude.
He's a dude.
He is the most Italian man I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. So his name is Sean Stellato. Stellato. Not only is he dressed like a gangster from the 1930s,
correct.
He's also
is a gangster. No.
I mean, maybe. He might be a member of the mob.
Hey. I'm not gonna.
I think it was part of my take. Barstool Sports, who said mob crime in New York has been down since Tommy DeVito has started. That's not true. It's obviously a joke, but it could be true because the guy's been playing well and his agent's been having a good time. Did you see his agent getting chummy with his parents at the last game?
His dad kissed his agent. I'm pretty sure one of the two. They kissed each other on the cheeks. That's all I know.
Why?
Things did occur. I saw a video.
Just the way
I saw a clip.
Just the way you said that, I can't. I cannot.
Peyton Manning said this famously. It's gone viral now. That the Tommy DeVito fan section has gotten more out of hand than the Travis Kelce fan section over there in Kansas City.
I think that's a little crazy.
I don't know. Hey, I don't know.
I think the NFL's marketing team is doing a phenomenal job grabbing the cool stuff and running it into the ground.
Yeah. I don't really know. I mean, I think it's a cool thing that's happened over in New York. I don't really know where they go after the season, though. I mean, when Daniel Jones is back, is Tommy DeVito just gone into irrelevance per usual like everybody else, like the Blake Bortles of our world? I don't know.
Hey, if he's going to get us 15 minutes, he's going to get us 15 minutes.
Give him his 15.
He's going to get us prosciutto, too.
Bro still lives in his parents' house.
I would, too.
Would you?
If it was if I had I have student loans.
Does not have student loans.
If I lived near my parents and worked near my parents, yeah, I'd live at home for a little while. Not forever. You got to move out
while you're
sometime.
in the NFL?
Well, I think he's being smart with his money because I think he didn't get paid a lot in the NFL. Like I still don't think he's getting paid a lot.
Probably
like
not,
you
no.
don't just go viral as a starting quarterback for a couple games and get $20 million extra dollars.
Why not?
You're
Yeah.
on the same contract that
Why
you
not?
have.
It's-
So
give him more money.
he's probably only making
TV deals. He's getting them.
Is he?
That agent is going to go to work for that.
He better be milking the cow for all it's worth right now.
I
'cause
mean, I
once
would.
Daniel Jones comes back, DeVito's out.
DeVito.
Actually, there have been some
DeVito'd.
There have been some pundits talking about whether or not he could be the starter even when Daniel Jones comes back.
Someone tried to compare him to Tom Brady.
Does he not look like Tom Brady?
No, it's not like the look of Tom Brady. Like the fact that he's stepping in for Daniel Jones, and Daniel Jones is like Drew Bledsoe. And
he's
Tommy
never
DeVito
going
is
to turn down
Tom
the
Brady.
reins?
And
And Brian Daboll is Bill Belichick?
Bill Belichick, yes.
Speaking of, did you see
Yes.
the Bill Belichick interview? The On to Kansas City interview?
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, that's what he says in every interview. But obviously, everyone was asking him about the report that came out. I do believe the Score reported it. Some other people did as well. That unnamed sources have said that this will be Bill Belichick's final season with the New England Patriots. And I've also heard conflicting reports that is total, utter is wrong.
Well, we'll
Yeah.
see. We'll see.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, I don't.
Do you think that he deserves not to have a job after this season that
I
they've
don't think
had?
he deserves to not have a job, but he definitely he's got the pedigree of one of the greatest defensive coaches of all time. So I think you can give him a little bit of leeway, but at the same time, this team is so bad to watch. Like I
They're
am
bad.
I am uncomfortable watching Patriots games right now.
They're bad.
They are ugly.
They're not good at football.
They are not good at football right now.
I mean, but
To be fair, actually defensively they're all right.
this is something that Pat McAfee brought up on his show that I thought was an interesting topic. Do you consider Bill Belichick?
Yes.
What?
What?
Okay. Do you consider Bill Belichick to be
No.
Okay. Do you consider Bill Belichick to be the greatest GM of all time?
No.
But here's the thing.
Howie Roseman is the greatest GM.
Here's the thing. How many Super Bowls does Howie Roseman have?
One?
There you go. Bill Belichick has 6 as a GM. You know, I mean,
you could think about it. You could think
you
about it.
mean-
You could think about it from a longevity standpoint. You know what I mean?
Well,
He's gotten this franchise over the hump since when did he come in? Early 2000s?
I don't know. I mean, I don't really know. I think like early 2000s or so. But if you take the coach aspect out of it, if he's not Coach Belichick and he's purely GM Belichick and he has 6 Super Bowls, I think
got
that
an
there's no
idea.
question,
I got an idea.
which is interesting.
I got an idea.
Yeah.
Bill Belichick, relieved of coaching duties for the Patriots.
Keep him as the GM.
Keep him as the GM.
He sucks as the GM, though, but he's the best ever.
Hear me out.
Technically.
Hear me
I don't
out.
really know.
Offensive coordinator, Bill O'Brien. Defensive coordinator, Matt Patricia. Head coach, Josh McDaniels. Run it back, baby. They'll go undefeated.
No. God, no.
I would pay money to see that dumpster fire.
God, no.
I would pay money.
Bailey Zappi, 400 yards and 8 interceptions.
I kind of like Bailey Zapp.
You like Bailey Zapp?
He's all right.
You like Bailey Zapp?
He's better than Mac Jones.
I think so.
Also, personality-wise, he is better.
There's
than
a guy
Mac
in my
Jones.
dorm that everyone just calls Zappy because he's the biggest Bailey Zappi fan on the face of the planet, and he constantly wears a Bailey Zappi jersey, even when he was the backup quarterback at the beginning of the year.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Is he a big fan of what was it? Was it Northern Kentucky? He was at Western.
I don't know. No,
Kentucky?
he's just a big Patriots fan.
No,
And he
where was
loves-
Bailey Zappa at?
I have no clue. I couldn't tell you. You think I know the background of Bailey Zappi? Maybe.
Houston Christian University. Yeah.
What is
I
that?
I had that one on the head.
Yeah.
Oh no, Western Kentucky. So he was at. Sorry.
There we go.
Oh, my mom's calling me.
Oh.
You want to put mom on the show?
We know
Hey,
how well that
Mom,
happened
you
last
are on
time.
the Underqualified Knuckleheads Sports Podcast. Say what you will. If it's important, let me know, and I will step out and take the phone call.
No, I'm so excited to be on your podcast.
Yay!
What do you
I'm
think?
just calling to say, one more day, one more day, one more day.
What's one more day?
Until finals are over. Thanks,
Thanks,
Mom. What do you think? What do you think about the Lions' performance against the Chicago Bears last week?
There we go.
am having a little problem with Goff because basically he's got to get his feet back under him. He is a little bit of a mess.
Who? Oh, Goff. Jared Goff.
I thought she said Bob.
I thought you said Bob too, and I was like,
who is Bob?
No.
Do you?
No, I think the defensive line is doing a pretty good job. But no, you can't be doing interceptions. You can't be doing fumbles. And also, what are these, like, new to football? I think I'm going to be offsides 15 times in a game. How many yards was it? 75, 80, 85?
It was bad. It was an ugly game.
How many turnovers?
Add
that up, and we probably won.
All right, I will give you a call after we're done recording. Thanks for stopping by on the show. I love you.
Bye, Mrs. Kane.
Bye.
Mom Ice? What is Mom Ice? ICE in case of emergency. So if somebody picks up my phone after I got into a car accident and it says Mom ICE, in case of she's my emergency contact. But right now my roommates are my emergency contact because she's in Michigan.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Nice little shout out from Mama Keen there. Back to the Bailey's Abbey thing. He spent 3 years at Houston Baptist and 1 year at Western Kentucky.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You know what? Again, I don't think he's the answer to the Patriots. I'm not entirely sure what's the answer to the Patriots. Their entire team is pretty not great. And neither their coaches or nothing. What is going on? What are you looking at? We got a Bears fan shooting dumb things in the comments. We're going to ignore it for now. Yeah, we are.
Speaking of the Lions, we'll start with them this week. Both of our teams lost this week, Andrew.
Yeah, they did.
Tough blow for both of us. Our loss was arguably worse because I don't know if you watched the Lions game, but it was bad. It just felt like
arguably worse over that. How bad the Colts game was it's crazy.
It just like my mom said, there was some good moments, but Goff's been pretty inconsistent on this stretch since the bye week, and the penalties mounted up pretty bad. So really need to get right game against the Broncos this weekend. But
that is going to be difficult because the Broncos are great.
They're not that great.
They're good.
They're
good.
Good, not great.
Not great. Okay.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I think we could get a win here.
Sure.
Yeah. How did the Colts fare?
Did you not look or watch it?
I watched the highlights. I just want to hear you talk about it.
So I was actually there. I don't know if I talked about that on the podcast. Probably did. Got to go and watch the Colts get absolutely walloped in Kansas City. Did not have a good time. Actually, no. I mean, the atmosphere and the actually going to the game was fun, but watching everything kind of just unfold in front of my face was not great. The Colts did not do well. There was a lot of hype. Anytime the Colts get any hype or praise, we do absolutely terrible with it. I mean, there has not been a quality goodness that we continue to be good and not totally screwed it up since Peyton Manning, in my opinion. But it was just a bad game overall. Colts really never got anything going on offense or defense. There was 1 minute and 30 seconds of fun at the end of the first half where we tied it up 14-14, and I thought, you know what? Man, maybe it's the Colts' day after all. It was not. Matt Gay had a horrible day. Everybody had a horrible day. No one played well.
$22 million kicker?
He did miss 2 field goals. He missed an extra point and a field goal. Yes. Yeah. It was windy.
A day to forget.
It was a day to forget. But, it was a day to remember for me, a day to forget for everyone else that was there.
Yeah.
Well, not there. That are Colts fans.
Any other big games you watched there? I mean, Chiefs-Bills. Oh, do you want to talk about the Chiefs-Bills moment?
Yeah, I would. Kadarius Toney was offsides. Next. I'm kidding. I don't know. Patrick Mahomes overreacted more than I think that he's ever done before.
He was pissed.
Honestly, I really think that I don't know if the Chiefs are very good. I mean, are they? This is the most beatable Chiefs team that I've seen in a long time.
Definitely since Mahomes came in.
Yeah, I mean, before you would thought that the Chiefs are just impenetrable. Like you cannot beat the Chiefs. This team is too good on every aspect of the game. That I don't know how. Even if you do end up beating their defense, their offense is just going to drag or hammer you into the ground. It's over. But that offense is not there anymore. I mean, your top wide receiver is Kadarius Toney, and dude is bad. I mean, they do not have a wide receiving threat at all on this team, and it is killing them. It's making them not good. Mahomes is not playing up to snuff because of how bad some of his receivers are. And when you're triple teaming Travis Kelce, I mean, no one else has been able to step up. or not triple teaming or whatever they do. I mean, they're probably double teaming Travis. I mean, you do double team him every play, of course. But
Tyreek Hill is sorely missed.
Tyreek Hill is incredibly missed. I mean, last year they didn't need him, obviously. But this year, I mean, Juju Smith has been lost. Apparently, Juju was a big part of their team. I mean, they just do not have anyone. They don't have anybody. I mean, this is...
Did Juju Smith-Schuster get a ring?
He did, yeah. He won a Super Bowl.
That's interesting.
With the Chiefs. Yep.
That blows my mind.
Mm-hmm.
He's a funny cat. Where is he right now?
The Patriots.
He's there?
Yep.
I forgot about that.
He went from the highest of highs to the lowest of lows.
Yeah, it's pretty ugly over there.
It's bad. Well, you know what? Not the lowest of lows. Panthers are still the lowest of lows. Panthers are bad.
Yeah, Panthers lost to the Saints.
That sucks.
28-6.
Yeeks.
Ugly.
Bad.
Cowboys decimated the Eagles.
That they did.
That was
I don't know how that happened.
Surprising to me. Also, Lions have the Cowboys on their schedule. So,
not good.
Not excited about that. I'll be pretty honest with you.
Do you think the Cowboys are actually going to be able to win anything though? That's the question.
I don't. I just you can't because yes, they were the Cowboys. They were really good for a long time. They were America's team, and then they went through this spell where they couldn't win a playoff game to save their life.
Yeah.
And honestly, they have not proved that they can win a playoff game yet. Mm-hmm. So I'm still a little bit like, eh. And I'm almost certain that unless they make at least, like their bar is NFC Championship.
Oh, yeah.
Or Mike McCarthy's out.
Really?
For sure.
Really?
McCarthy is not a great head coach. I mean, he wasted Aaron Rodgers for most of his time in Green Bay.
But they didn't win a Super Bowl, though. I mean, was that with McCarthy or no?
I think McCarthy won a Super Bowl.
I have no clue. But I don't know. There's not really a whole lot of games. The Jets game was kind of surprising. I mean, C.J. Stroud obviously getting hurt. That's the whole reason behind that. But Zach Wilson cut it up there. The Ravens winning on that overtime.
Mike Holmgren?
Yeah, I did not know that. I thought it was. I don't know when Mike McCarthy took over the reins there, but clearly it wasn't that great.
Oh, no. He was inducted to the Hall of Fame.
Huh?
Keep talking.
Okay.
I was wrong about Holmgren.
The Ravens beat the Rams in overtime. Did you see that kick return or punt return for touchdown?
That was funny.
Yeah, Rams really had that game on lock, honestly. Saints beat the Panthers, whoop-de-doo. Bengals, Colts, you already talked to that. Buccaneers beat the Falcons. Again, that is just going to be a limp to the finish for all three teams that are looking to win in the NFC South. That's the Saints, Bucs, and the Falcons. No three of those teams deserve to be in the playoffs, yet one of them will sadly be in the playoffs. They're all equally bad. They all equally suck.
He did win the Super Bowl with the Packers in 2011.
I figured. All right. Jaguars, Browns, kind of surprising. Joe Flacco is back in full force.
Holy smoke.
But Joe Flacco got off of his couch and came out of nowhere and is now the unequivocal starting quarterback for the Jacksonville Jaguars. For the Cleveland Browns, the Browns are actually looking like they might make some sort of playoff push. I think they're the one team. There is so many teams in the AFC that have a legitimate shot of making those 2, 6, and 7 seeds. There are 6 teams that are sitting at 7 and 6 right now, vying for those last 2 spots in the playoffs. I think that the Browns pretty much have that 5th seed or 6th seed or 7th seed locked up just because they're ahead of everybody else by 1 game, and I think that they could probably make it through. But seeing Joe Flacco lead the Browns into the playoffs, pretty neat. I think would you have ever expected that? As a Ravens fan, you're probably not thrilled.
Here's a list of those.
No.
Here's a list of those 7 and 6 teams, by the way.
Yeah.
Buffalo Bills, Broncos, Steelers, Bengals, Colts, Texans. Like that's a tough shootout for all of those teams.
I mean,
Broncos are about to be 7 and 7.
And here's the issue: is the Colts play the Steelers next week, the Raiders, and then the Texans, and then there's another team in there I think that I'm forgetting. But I mean, it's an interesting stretch for all these teams because a lot of them are going to be playing each other. The Colts play the Falcons. So, you know, they've got to win those last 4 games. The Colts, weirdly enough, still control their own destiny, which is nuts.
Pretty fun.
Crazy. Even after that horrible win or horrible loss. Continuing on, I think Lions and Bears. Already talked that.
Seahawks lose to the Niners.
Yes.
Saw that one coming.
Yep.
Vikings Raiders in one of the lowest scoring games you'll ever see.
Yeah, I was bouncing back and forth with this on the Red Zone channel. Wow, that game was punt, missed field goal, punt. Like, that is crazy.
Pretty ugly.
There was not a point scored until 1:47 left in the game.
That's bad.
It was almost the first game ever to go into overtime at 0-0.
That would have been fun.
That'd been awesome. Imagine a tie, 0-0 tie. Like,
Yeah.
I would root for that. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, imagine paying tickets for that. You paid money for a 3-0 win. That is
Soccer
awful.
score, actually.
That is crazy.
All right, Broncos beat the Chargers.
What's new? Justin Herbert out for the season again.
That's bad.
Another casualty in the long string of confusing injuries that have ended seasons of quarterbacks in the NFL this year.
Yeah, it's been pretty ugly.
Wild. Continue.
Yep. Bills beat the Chiefs.
Yep.
Talked about that. Cowboys Eagles. Talked about that. Packers Giants. Talked about that. The Titans.
We didn't really go into it. We talked about Will Levis being good, or in your opinion.
The Titans beat the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Wild.
Dolphins can't beat good teams. Even sometimes they can't beat bad teams either.
I don't really know how the Dolphins were up by like 14 points with I don't know how long. I don't know how much was left at one point.
The wheels are coming off for the 9-4 Dolphins, but also the 9-4 Dolphins are the same as the 9-4 Lions. You know, we'll be all right.
You'll be fine. I think they're very similar. Obviously, the 9-4 Dolphins are in a better position than your Lions right now, just because there are not a whole lot of great teams in the AFC side of the bracket. There are two great teams, maybe three great teams in the side of the NFC bracket aside from you guys.
Yeah,
and that's the Eagles.
But
Niners,
we'll finish it.
and
We'll win our
Cowboys.
division and finish out.
You will. I mean, there's no team that's going to be after you guys in the division. I mean, the Bears aren't getting there. Obviously,
it is close. Let me pull up the NFC North.
The Vikings are not getting there.
Yeah, so the Vikings are 7
And the Packers aren't getting there.
So the Lions are top 9-4. Vikings are 7-6 second. Packers are 6-7. Bears are 5-8.
Packers have blown it.
Packers are blown.
Packers blew it hard. I mean, Jordan Love had a horrible game. I needed Jordan Love to get 13 fantasy points for me to not take the SAT, and he didn't.
How many did he go for?
8.
Oh my goodness.
I think 9 actually, like 8.5.
Andrew, that's tough.
It was brutal.
All right, let's
Brutal.
do quick.
Against the Giants.
Let's do quick picks for the Week 15 of the NFL before we sign off. I'm not.
Hold on. Before that, I want to talk MVP real quick.
Oh my goodness.
Can we talk MVP?
Yeah, sure.
Just because we're going off of that Dolphins game, do you think after that Dolphins performance that this legitimizes any more of the thought process of giving Tyreek Hill an MVP? How bad were they while Tyreek was not on the field very much and limited?
It makes sense.
I think that he shows that he's one of the most valuable players in the NFL. I mean, honestly, the two most valuable players in the NFL, in my opinion, right now are Tyreek Hill and Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
When those two players are not on the field, their teams are bad.
Well,
not bad. I mean, the Dolphins aren't terrible.
I think the 49ers can
Are
manage
better,
without
yeah.
McCaffrey better than the Dolphins can manage
without Tyreek
Hill.
Hill. That's why I'm thinking that Tyreek Hill is the most valuable player in the NFL. That's just my opinion.
At this point in time, I'd stand by it.
And he's the best player. I think he's playing the best in the NFL as compared to everybody else. I don't know. Sure, Dak, maybe. I don't really know. I don't want to give it to Dak. I always hate when there's not like an unequivocal. This is the best player in the NFL.
Yeah.
And there's no one that is absolutely wowing me this year other than Tyreek. That's just me. I don't know.
I mean,
what are your thoughts? Sound off on the comments down below.
all right, quick picks for Week 15 in the
Okay.
NFL. I'm not going to call scores. I'm not going to lie to you.
Neither am I.
Because I don't want to call scores. Raiders, Chargers, Thursday Night Football.
Raiders.
Give me Chargers.
Okay.
Vikings.
You're going with who's their new backup quarterback? What's his name? Is it North Dakota State University guy?
Oh, I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
I
I kind of forgot Justin Herbert was out, and now
we literally just said that.
Now I'm going Raiders.
Yeah. Hold on. What's his name? Oh, Easton Stick.
Okay, no, that's a phenomenal name. I'm going Chargers.
Easton Stick.
I'm going Chargers.
Stick is him. Hey, give Max Duggan a
Give
chance,
him the
by the way.
stick.
Give him the stick.
Give him the stick. That's what they yell when he goes up to line up under center. Give him the stick, Easton. Give him the stick. Stick.
Okay, Vikings, Bengals.
Bengals.
All right. Colts, Steelers.
Wow.
Steelers.
Did you guys see how unequivocally honest he was about his franchise?
We will lose.
Broncos, Lions.
By the way, that Colts game is on Saturday. It got flexed into a Saturday.
Yeah. Why are they playing a bunch
the
of games
Vikings
on
are
Saturday?
Saturday because there's no more college football.
Christmas too.
Mm-hmm. Wait, no. It's just no more college football.
Christmas is also like
in a week after
in about like a week.
It's
either
no
way.
more
Either
college
way.
football.
Yeah. Whatever. Broncos, Lions on Saturday Night Football. I'm very excited for this.
Yes.
I think it's gonna be the Lions. I just think it's going to be the Lions. Also, Sean Payton said some mean stuff about us, and we want to light him up. So
Give me Broncos in that one.
you're a butt face. You're actually a butt face.
All right, and then we got Giants and Saints. Give me the Giants.
Tommy DeVito.
Give me Browns and Bears. Give me Browns, I think.
Dear Lord, please, Browns.
Give me the Browns. Falcons and Panthers. I think that's another Falcons W.
No, give me Panthers. I got hope for them.
Nope.
Career game, breakout game from Bryce Young.
Nope. Buccaneers, Packers.
Bucks. Baker Mayfield.
I think it's a Packers get-right game. Give me the Packers.
Give me the Bucks. Jets, Dolphins. Dolphins are going to cakewalk this.
You really think so?
Yeah.
What about Tyreek Hill? If Tyreek's in or out, or
if
what's going
Tyreek's
on there?
in, it's a cakewalk. If Tyreek's out, they still win.
Hey, Zach Wilson's lighting it up. You want AFC Player of the Week? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you that.
It'll be the Dolphins.
Yeah, either way. Chiefs, Patriots.
Maybe not.
Honestly, given the extent of Bill Belichick's interview, I'm going to say Patriots 10-7.
Wow. That would be an interesting win. I could see it. I'm going to still say the Chiefs.
Titans.
Ooh.
Titans.
Loki, maybe give me the Titans here. I think C.J. Stroud's still in concussion protocol.
Is he? No, I think he's coming back.
Is he back? Let me look. C.J. Stroud is out with concussion.
Dang. Okay, give me Titans then. 49ers, Cardinals. I think the 49ers are going to
No, he's not out. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Not practice, but is getting a little better.
Okay, so if Stroud's in...
Status uncertain.
If Stroud's in, I'm going Texans. If he's out, I'm going Titans.
Give me Titans.
49ers are going to put at least 40 up on the Cardinals.
I would hope so. That would be awesome.
Rams are going to beat the Commanders. Ron Rivera does not have a job at the end of this year.
Give me Rams, yep.
Bills, Cowboys. Give me Bills.
Give me Cowboys.
Give me Bills.
Give me the boys.
Ravens, Jags.
Actually, you know what? Screw it. Yeah, let's go Bills.
Ravens, Jags is probably my game of the week.
That it is.
I just think that'll be
that Bills Cowboys game might be really good too, and that Lions Broncos game might be really good too. Another good game.
Yeah, it'll be a good weekend. Steelers Colts will be good as well.
Yeah.
I'll keep an eye on that. What time are they playing?
4:00 on Saturday. Yeah.
Nice.
But Ravens Jags, I really do hope that it is a Ravens win. The Jags have been not playing great as of late.
They hit some stumbling blocks.
So give me the Ravens here.
Yep.
Give me the Ravens.
And then Eagles, Seahawks.
Eagles. Not that difficult.
Oh, I didn't mention this earlier, but I'm in the toilet bowl for my fantasy. So my fantasy football league does a winner's bracket and a loser's bracket for the playoffs. Basically, I just have to score more points than the guy this week.
So score more points than him.
Yeah, so we'll see. Actually, let me see who I'm playing.
We used to do like a bracket like that determined the loser of the league, but this year we just decided to do the end of the regular season as the loser of the league, which sucks for me. That, of course, right when we changed that, I happen to be the person.
Yeah, so
Whatever.
I'm actually up against a guy who's pretty darn good.
Well, that's not good.
No, like he's averaging 92 points a game, and I'm averaging 80 points a game.
Oh.
So
I don't know if 92 points as an average is great. I wouldn't say pretty darn good.
Do you think Christian Watson will play?
I wouldn't count on it.
To be fair, I started Julio Jones last week.
That's real bad. Your team is terrible.
Oh, it's bad. You want to hear my lineup right now?
Give me.
Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
Najee Harris.
All right.
Chuba Hubbard.
Hey, he's not bad.
Tutu Atwell.
Okay.
Christian Watson.
All right.
Michael Gallup.
All right.
Sam Laporta.
Okay.
Pablo
Escobar, is that what you're going to say?
Puka Nacua.
Puka Nacua.
And Miles Sanders.
Miles Sanders sucks.
Yeah.
I hate Miles Sanders.
This is not great for me.
Shout out Miles Sanders being terrible at football.
Either way, let's hope I don't have to run a milk mile. Or it's a beer mile. I don't really know which one it is.
That sounds easy for you. I mean,
honestly,
take the SAT.
Yeah, no. I actually, if I would rather do a beer mile than a milk mile, I'm going to be honest with you. So essentially, what I've been told from a beer mile is that you run a mile and every quarter mile you have to drink a beer.
That's not bad.
I would probably throw up.
Yeah. But milk, though, is
a half gallon of milk and then running
awful.
a mile?
Awful.
I am kind of lactose intolerant.
Kind of?
Like I'm not
slightly lactose.
I'm not totally lactose intolerant.
Lactose uninclined?
Yes, I'm like a little lactose. Like I still eat ice cream, but it probably wouldn't be great for my digestive system. So it'll be good either way. Over here at the Underqualified Knuckleheads Sports Podcast, Ball State's premier sports podcast. This will do it for 2023. Thank you all for joining us on all these fun episodes. We're wishing you a happy holidays, a good winter break for our college students listening, and we'll see you back.
I don't even get a chance to say goodbye.
Well, I was going to let you say your thing, and then I was going to... Okay.
Oh, okay, continue.
Say goodbye.
Say goodbye. I'm saying goodbye. You know what, Dan? It's been a great semester.
It actually...
let's look back on it. Remember all the times we had. Remember that. We're going to play a montage of all of our things under Christmas music right now.
Are you really?
Go.
Please do that.
Right now.
Oh, no, like I have to, like...
We're going to stop talking right now. My finger went through the hole.
What? Billy Zape is on the active roster for the Patriots.
Billy Zape?
I tried. Okay, I tried.
Bailey Zappi.
For a second, I'll be the problem. Hi, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me.
I'm delusional. I'm crazy.
But she hit me hard enough that I thought, God, that took out the axle. Because I hit the car in front of me, too. And when I realized, like, I still got the axle, I could go to the game.
It's our show.
Yeah. We do what we
we're Ball
want.
State. Like,
Yeah.
you don't become Ball State's premier sports
Sports
podcast by just, like, doing what
you?
people tell you to do.
Yeah. I don't know if you're a Packers fan, what you're feeling like yesterday, today, the rest of this week, but it can't be good.
And I have a DM from ESPN waiting, and they're like, "Hey, can we?" They send the post, and they're like, "Hey, can we use this content on all our social platforms?"
What is going on in the city of Buffalo? I am flabbergasted, dumbfounded. Maybe your freaking conference will fall apart and your entire teams that are on the West Coast will have to go to the Midwest to get good competition and actual coverage. They would have been thrilled to know that the Monday Night Football game between the Jaguars and the Bengals went into overtime. I'm sure they would have been less thrilled to know that it was a cook sesh between Jake Browning and CJ Beathard. All right, wow, that was great.
That was so tears in my eyes.
Remember all those moments and times that we had over the past season.
Moment.
It's just been it's almost over. It's almost over.
It's almost over.
We have one more season left of the underqualified Knuckleheads. One more.
We'll see you in January for season 5.
Once it's all over, move yourself over to the Yankees Guide to Premier League or whatever.
I mean, or Qualified Knuckleheads.
Or Qualified
Sports
Knuckleheads
Podcast.
coming 2027.
2020 something.
2025?
2020 something.
Something. Once we get it figured back out.
Yeah.
Once we get it rolling again.
We'll get it rolling.
It'll probably be on Zoom. The quality will be horrible. But you know what? The Kelseys do it, so we can too.
The Kelseys definitely have a better production system.
Probably, yeah. They probably have a lot of money.
Well,
I'll
text Jason and we'll figure it out.
Yes.
Make sure to follow us on socials. Thank you guys so much. Have a fabulous holidays.
Yes. Goodbye forever. Wait, no.
What?
No. No.